Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-March 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Leos. Let's shuffle it up, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for the Leos here in mid-March? And I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. I'm sure you are. Yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get one card out here. What's up with Leo, please? All right, that card came out immediately. So either this is somebody trying to avoid an issue with you, or you're just minding your own P's and Q's. That's the first thing I always think of with this card. Of course, there's other layers and undertones that we'll talk about. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look at this card. So we see this lady. It looks like she's in the pond. She's blending in with the birds that are swimming around. Like I already said, this does feel to me like somebody trying to avoid issues, stay in their own lane. They don't want any problems. So for you, that might be somebody that's trying to be on your good side or stay in your good graces. And for some of you, you might just be doing your own thing, minding your own business, okay? There are other undertones here. This is a very aesthetic card to me, so you might be changing the way you look. You might be doing some sort of makeover, new clothes, whatever it might be. There is something about the self with this card, even though there's water, which can attach to emotion. But I do feel like for a lot of you, it's just doing your thing, right? Like doing your own thing in some sort of way, okay? But yeah, you might be a little concerned with looks and appearances, aesthetics. Let's just put that down. We're going to get you into tarot now. I'll get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive juiciness. So let's shuffle it up one time here, Leo. And that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading, right? It's just a footnote. Let's see what we have for you in mid-March. So, last week's reading, it was titled An Unexpected Talk. And I will say this, in like the recent month or so, there's been a lot of communication messages where important talks, unexpected talks, sudden things popping up for a lot of Leos. So hopefully it hasn't been too hectic for you, my friends, but we're going to see what we have for you this week. Let's keep it optimistic. Okay. The devil was trying to come out already. We'll put him back in for now. But let's get you 3 in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff going. Let's see what's up for Leo. And as you know, every reading just flows. Energy is never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your energy or someone you're linked to, right? There's a lot of lovely Leos out there. Let's get you 3. What do we got for Leo? Thank you. All right, Queen of Cups. So maybe we are getting a message about emotion here with the Queen of Cups in position number 1, because with this card, she's in water as well. Let's just see what's up. Let's get her into place. Interesting way to start. There could be something you were feeling very strongly in this time, or your emotions could be powerful. That's not a bad card by any means. Let's get you 2 more. So we might be going the emotional route. Yeah, now the deck is being specific. Okay. Thank you. So we have double queens showing up here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so we have emotions, we have money. We could be looking at various different areas of life this week, Leo. Let's get one more, and we'll really start breaking this down. Queens are more about the inner, what's going on the inside. Okay, we do have the 5 of Cups, so we do have a lot of water here, but we'll talk about the elemental mix, because I always find it interesting with spreads like this. Let's just put that 5 of Cups down right there. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. So at first glance, like I said, there's a lot of water here. In the first oracle card, we had water, we have the Queen, we have the 5 of Cups, but there's also earth. And I say when we mix water and earth, that could be very bountiful. That could be an energy of blessings, but it can also get a little mucky, right? Especially when we have too much water. But there could be a lot going on the inside. If not you, someone you're linked to. We have the Queen of Cups in position number 1. Now, you might just be linked to a water sign, right? It doesn't matter, male, female, or anything in between. This is an energy of somebody that feels something extremely intensely. They might not be saying anything about it, but this is the world of the inner. Like, especially with all the queens, but this one in particular is a very deep, powerful emotion. Now, with any of the water court cards, they could represent romance, they could represent love, how one is feeling. It's artistic, it's creative. So a lot of you might have the creative bug in this time, but I really want to clarify her, okay? Because if it's not how you're feeling, it could be how somebody else is feeling that we'll get to see when we get this Queen of Cups. There could be emotional suppression here, especially when we have the Five of Cups on the back end. But moving to the center, we have the Queen of Pentacles, a very sturdy, grounded type of energy. I like her vibe, right? Now, some of you, once again, you might be linked to an earth sign when she shows up. Mind on your money, money on your mind, right? We're talking pentacles, money, scratch, cheddar. That could be a big focus for a lot of you when the Queen of Pentacles shows up. But she is grounded. I see her as an energy of blessings, similar to the Empress in that way. Now, the rougher side of this, it could be a little overwhelming of an energy, especially next to the Queen of Cups. So powerful, like something might feel heavy or overwhelming. So we really want to clarify and see. But when I get the Queen of Pentacles, it could be some sort of blessing coming into your life. And just to note, for any of you that, I don't know what reasons you're watching this for, but double queens, these are mother figures, very fertile type of energy as well. Moving to the back end, we have the Five of Cups. This is an energy we might have to really take a look at. The River of Tears, okay? Especially with all the other stuff, the internal stuff going on. There could be somebody really going through one when this card shows up. It's literal tears, it's sadness, it's pain. Now, all of this is on a scale. This could be something as having a gloomy day, right? This could be like minor annoyances, but this could also represent like heavy depressions and sadness, broken-hearted feelings. Somebody who's looking at what they lost as opposed to what they still have. Okay, so if not you, this could be someone you're linked to that's really going through one, and we need to go deeper on all this action. So with that being said, Leo, let's dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, so let's get a good shuffle here for my Leos, please. Yeah, there's a little grumpiness energy happening too. But yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reader is just telling you what they feel from their own intuition. And I'm just telling you mine. Let's go in on that Queen of Cups. And if you're a reader yourself or you're just learning how to read, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Leo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? What is this feeling? What is this emotion? Thank you. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who hasn't healed from something. They're in pain, right? This does feel like some sort of scar. Like, I don't feel like, for a portion of you, yes, it could be recent, but the Ten of Swords in reverse, that does tell me that in the coming days and weeks, the week that this reading is for, a pain that's already happened could resurface in some sort of way. And it is somebody who's hurting. When I see it next, like with the Five of Cups in the same sort of reading, you might be really linked to someone that is like going through one in a big, big way. Okay. Now, emotionally, this could be someone who has feelings of feeling backstabbed, betrayed, like they've hit a rock bottom of some sort. So if not you, I hope it's not you, but if not you, it could be someone you're linked to. And there's a lot of emotional strife in this spread this week. I'm really feeling it. Now, hopefully this Queen of Pentacles in the center really grounds this down for us. But once again, we're getting suppression. We're getting these strong feelings, somebody that's trying to keep a brave face. Keep it moving, keep it pushing, right? Like, that's another vibe I'm getting. So if you are feeling something or something does bubble up and surface, you might be trying to push it down, push it down, push it down. Those energies can bubble up eventually, though. It's always important to remember that. But there is some sort of lingering pain here. And I really want to get over to that Five of Cups because we might get more action in regards to that. Let's see what's up with the Queen of Pentacles. For a portion of you, if you've been linked to a water sign, like they could be feeling regrets as well. Let's see what's up with that Queen. I don't want to give too many messages, right? I don't want to over-conflate it or confuse. So why is this Queen of Pentacles here? But this spread is making me feel a lot this week, Leo. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who has big trust issues here with the Nine of Wands under the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, this is someone who is on guard and they are not going to change their stance for quite a while. Okay, especially if the energies we were talking about in the beginning ring true. The wounded warrior under this Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody who is not letting nobody in, who has trust issues. I'm just feeling that in a big way. Now, I'm just getting this draw to move over to the Five of Cups throughout the whole reading. It's the oddest feeling. I don't normally get that. But when I get the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands, it's somebody who's standing firm, standing pat. Now, this could absolutely be somebody who is having issues with communication. Like I said, in recent weeks, there's been a lot of talks, messages. You might be very skeptical in this time as well. Under the Queen of Pentacles, once again, minding one's own business too, right? Like you might be throwing yourself into work, minding your own business. Like, okay, I'm just going to do my thing. Okay, like just like we were feeling here in the very beginning, I'm picking that up. But this could be someone with big trust issues. So we're going to go in on that Five of Cups. Okay, I don't want to get too... And for a portion of you, yeah, maybe if something from the past does come bubbling up this week, it does force more of those protective, territorial types of feelings. Let's see what's up with the Five of Cups. Keep your guard up type of energy. So let's go in on the Five of Cups, then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. Because from what I'm feeling here, there might be a warning or two. But let's see what's up. And remember, the queens are all about the inner realm, the emotional realm. There's a lot of suppression and pushing down here. So why is this Five of Cups? Could be two people in the same mode. So why is the Five of Cups? Someone nervous to let another in? Is another thing. Yeah, hey, we have our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups without a beard, but he is in reverse. That's not how we like this card, right? But the emotion, the water, showing up once again. This is someone who could be very, very bitter in regards to romance and love. This could be someone who is, I'm just getting a lot of bitterness here right on the back end, so watch out for that. But another thing, this does feel like someone that could be a bit of a mess emotionally. Like this is someone that could be a wreck, they could be a mess, very up and down emotionally. And I'm not saying it's you. I feel like on this end here, this could be two people handling things in a different way. This one, yeah, there's pain, but they're just keeping a straight face, suppressing things, keeping business as usual. This on the back end is totally different. So we have two individuals possibly handling things in complete different ways. And this one on the back end is a bit of a mess, like emotionally, like they can't quite get a grip on it. Okay, either that or somebody is extremely bitter in regards to love and romance, right? Like giving up type of energy. So do with that what you will, Leo. I don't really want to put too many more messages in here. This could also represent somebody who's had like a rough romantic fallout or romantic past as well. And for anyone that's new here, I'm not a love reader in general. Like I just try to look at the whole ball of wax, but we're getting those undertones. Let's go through. I'll give you a quick recap before we get into the shadow. There could be a couple of warnings here this week. 3 court cards. We got a double down of the water. We got earth. A lot of things happening. Position number 1, we have the Queen of Cups with the 10 of Swords in reverse. Watch out for past pain coming up. This could be someone that has been hurt and they still have not healed from it. Like this is pain that still is not fully resolved. Okay. But yeah, someone who might feel betrayed or backstabbed in some sort of way, of course. But moving to the center, we have the Queen of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands in the upright. And this is someone keeping their guard up, right? Like minding their own business, doing their own thing, just like this card in the very beginning. And I keep bringing it up again because I've been feeling it since the beginning. A lot of you could just be in money mode or keeping yourself busy. But there's a bit of trust issues here in the center as well. And moving to the back end, this is where that energy kind of crumbles a little bit, like because here we have a lot of suppression and somebody trying to keep it together, but on the back end we have like something crumbling. 5 of Cups with the King of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who's feeling a bit bitter, right? They could be feeling jaded about love itself or a past situation, and it just feels like someone is a bit of a mess here, like someone is a mess or a bit of a wreck emotionally, and these things are getting handled in different ways. So please, Leo, take a screenshot. I'm gonna get you one shadow card real quick. Whew. Let's see what's in the shadows for you, my friends. This feels a bit heavy on me. I'm not going to lie. What's up with Leo, please? Just take it how it hits, my friends. And even though, like, these cards show up, it doesn't mean your week is shot. Like, you could still have a great week, great days. But emotionally, things might be a little up and down, right? But let's see what's in the shadows for you. Let's get one card. What's going on with Leo? I would say at bare minimum, this could be somebody who's like a little grumpy or glum. All right, we have the Three of Cups, so we have more water showing up, and this has been a theme. We had water in the Oracle card, 3 water cards in the main spread. Now we have the Three of Cups in the back end. This could be a card of like merriment, celebrating. This could be a big warning about individuals that are over partying or overindulging. In this time, Spirit could be warning you not to overindulge in things as well. Like, especially if there's like some suppression going on, like no numbing or anything like that with the Three of Cups. This could also represent yucky third-party situations. I don't always like to go that route with this card, but remember, it's a shadow. This is a kind of a party animal type of vibe as well, but it's just something to be aware of, okay? Like, you might be trying to make it feel or seem like things are okay. I don't want to go too in-depth on this because it is a shadow card. There is a big warning about overconsumption. Also, don't count your victories before they come in. I'm picking up a lot here, Leo. So please take a screenshot of that as well. That's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab. Once again, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.